2 years ago, millions of people, including many of you in my audience, made the decision to stop watching the NBA. The reason was valid. People were disgusted with LeBron James driving the woke bus. They were tired of Adam Silver being the victim of Chinese butt bongo. The NBA's decision to go woke led to the lowest television ratings in the history of the league. Many people were turned off by the NBA in the early 2000s. The league went from Michael Jordan to the Portland Jailblazers. Hell, the mainstream media even turned their back on the NBA at the time, with many members of the media labeling NBA players thugs. Now, of course, you could never get away with doing that now. It would be called racist. What we learned in the summer of 2020, people would rather watch perceived criminals in the NBA than watch a league full of woke dumbasses. The NBA laid the blueprint of what not to do if you want to be a successful sports organization. If you look at the market for sports, there's one glaring trend. Americans don't watch leagues that are woke. That statement is no longer up for debate. NBA ratings have rebounded nicely for the playoffs this year. Why? Adam Silver removed the woke bullshit. Believe it or not, there was actually a time when the WNBA drew decent, I'm not going to say good, but the WNBA drew decent attendance and ratings. 2010, they averaged 11,000 per game for the playoffs. 2014, nearly 500,000 viewers per game during the playoffs that year. You look at the metrics of the WNBA as they have become more political. They become a league full of shit-fucked activists instead of semi-professional basketball players. But you look at their metrics, every metric is down. Last year, they were bragging about their shitty television ratings. This year, ratings and attendance are so bad in some cases, they're not even being reported. When NASCAR was pushing Bubba Wallace as the victim of mythical racism, their ratings took a hit. I would say being founding members of Woke United Methodist hurt the NWSL, but no one was watching that bullshit before woke became a religion. The Tokyo Olympics last summer. That bullshit. The Tokyo Olympics last summer was America's supposed coming out party to the world. Look at us. Not only are we believers in mythical racism, we are also the inventors of butt bongo and a nice round of woke cornhole. We bow to our knees and pray to the oak tree. We had athletes like Megan Rapinoe representing us who looked like a giant fucking Easter egg with her hideous purple hair. Remember Raven Saunders? Remember her? You saw her. You didn't know if you were staring at a woman or the beta version of the new Incredible Hulk. What about Gwen Berry? Oh, that sexy motherfucker. She looks like the procreation of Jamel Hill and Shay Shay Sharp. Tokyo Olympics, least watched in history, followed by the Kobe Olympics in February, which was such a miserable dump. Bomani Jones was worried something on television would manage to draw a lower audience than he does. There is an abundance of physical evidence that shows Americans reject sports who get rammed by the woke cucumber, which begs the question, what the fuck is Rob Manfred doing to Major League Baseball? Rob Manfred, he kind of reminds me of Joe Biden. He's either one stupid motherfucker or he's doing all of this on purpose. In the case of Joe Biden, he is ruining the country intentionally. Well, he's not doing it personally. He's allowing people behind the scenes to do it while he shares an ice cream cone with a ficus and compliments the ficus on its limbs. I can't figure it out with Rob Manfred. I can't figure out if he's this dumb, if he's this weak, or if he is intentionally killing Major League Baseball. Since taking over in 2015, Rob Manfred has presided over 5 of the least watched World Series of all time. Now, to be fair, it's not all his fault. Technology has severely hurt Major League Baseball, but their unwillingness to adapt to changing times is killing the brand as well. Over the weekend, I shared with you the demographics of the average baseball fan. The vast majority of baseball fans are white conservatives over the age of 35. You don't get to choose your audience. Your audience chooses you. Your job as commissioner is to cater your league to the needs of your audience. Now, I will give credit to Adam Silver. He recognized this in 2020. He saw the depletion of a sizable group of his core audience, and he shifted the NBA to cater to them, to bring them back, and it worked. Rob Manfred is doing the complete opposite. You guys already know about the PR disaster surrounding him moving the All-Star game last year. We are getting the hell out of Atlanta to show our dedication to the fight to end mythical racism. What a great fucking idea. Let's move the All-Star game and the millions of dollars it generates for the host city. Let's move it out of Atlanta, a city comprised of 51% black people, and let's move it to Denver, whose black population is less than 10%. That is the opposite of helping black people, which is par for the course with dumbass graduates of woke U. These people use the black population to further their disgusting agenda, all in the name of ending the problem of racism, a problem they created. Recently, we had Gabe Kapler throw his name into Club Dumbass. They didn't even have to initiate Gabe Kapler. This dude was already a dumb fuck before joining Club Woke. But as you guys know, no one enters the club without being penetrated. Gabe Kapler, he was given his woke hug initiation last week. My sources tell me he was unable to sit down for days. They really did a number on him. With the audience of Major League Baseball being mostly white conservatives over the age of 35, how many of them do you think are marching in gay pride parades? How many baseball fans are flying rainbow flags in their front yard? How many baseball fans are using a week's vacation from their job to participate in pride marches around the country? Social justice warriors, they don't have to use a week's vacation to attend. They simply crawl out from under the bridge and join the parade. But how many baseball fans are down with the gay pride? If I had to guess, I would say less than 5%. But that hasn't stopped Major League Baseball from sending another giant virtue signal to the woke community. In case you guys didn't know, June is Pride Month. Not American Pride, not military pride. We have 2 days each year set aside to honor our military. We have 30 fucking days to honor 7.1% of the population. June is the month set aside where we honor Americans who are gay. Now, before I go any further, this is not an attack on gay people. Like African Americans, the LGBT community is being used. Most gay people I know are just like the rest of us. They want to live their lives and be left the fuck alone. But their sexuality has been co-opted by the same shit fucks that are pushing the woke agenda. Check out the logo of Major League Baseball for the month of June. This is the type of in-your-face stuff that I talk about all the time. This is no different than having Black Lives Matter painted on NBA courts. What does this accomplish? KC, it shows Major League Baseball is down with the butt bongo. No, it doesn't. If a baseball fan was anti-gay, do you think this logo is changing his mind? If a baseball fan is gay, do you think this logo makes him feel included? Seriously, what the fuck does this accomplish? Another thing, since we're talking about inclusion, the entire woke movement is based on exclusion. You have gay bars, gay parades, gay months, gay bathhouses, gay. How many bars are dedicated or described as straight bars? We have Mardi Gras parades every year. I've never heard anyone say, I'm going to the heterosexual parade. When is Straight Pride Month? Well, KC, straight people were born with privilege. What fucking privilege is that? I would love for someone to explain to me the privilege you're born with by being straight. You don't get discriminated against for jobs. Simple solution to that problem, don't talk about your sexuality at work. Problem solved. What if I am flamboyantly gay? Well, that's a you problem. Ratings for Major League Baseball continue teetering on the brink of disaster. Sunday Night Baseball the other night featured the Giants and the Cardinals, 2 teams who traditionally are ratings draws for Major League Baseball. Now, I don't know how much longer the Giants are going to be a trending team since their manager is the new captain of Club Shitfuck who spends more time on his knees protesting the national anthem than on his ass in the dugout being completely useless. Sunday Night Baseball has become the only game featured on ESPN each week. which is a sign of just how far baseball has fallen. Television networks, they're not in the business of taking things off the air that draw an audience. ESPN used to air Major League Baseball 3 nights a week at minimum. Now, they're down to 1 night. ESPN has decided the NHL playoffs are more popular, along with their specials on how to be an entitled dumbass. Giants Cardinals, Sunday Night Baseball, 961,000 viewers. Now that's down 400,000 from last year, Cardinals Padres. And just an FYI, the Padres, one of the most irrelevant teams in the league. In other exciting baseball action this week, Padres Braves, 381,000 on FS1. Tuesday, Astros Red Sox continued the trend on TBS of barely drawing numbers higher than the WNBA. 173,000 people tuned in to watch what was once one of the most popular teams in the league in the Boston Red Sox. These are the numbers baseball has seen all season. And you think it's a good idea to shove gay pride in the face of your dwindling audience? There hasn't been a nationally televised game since Pride Month started. Hell, we're barely 2 days into June. But it's going to be interesting to see if the Pride promotion bleeds into television. Right now, it's just on Twitter, maybe MLB.com. We even have certain teams showing they're down with the Pride. The Tampa Bay Rays, who draw WNBA level attendance numbers. The New York Mets, whose logo now features the city of New York awashed in all the colors of the rainbow. All my baseball fans out there who staunchly defend this league anytime I criticize it, is this the league you grew up watching? Is this the league that's centered around lasting memories with you and your father? It's damn sure not the baseball I remember. My dad took me to plenty of games in Atlanta growing up. It's weird. I don't remember being bombarded with the social justice. I don't remember Bobby Cox refusing to come out for the national anthem. I don't remember Chipper Jones flaunting his gay pride logo on his jersey. It's no longer up for debate. Rob Manfred is the worst commissioner in sports. But let me know what you think. Rob Manfred, continuing to bury Major League Baseball in the woke sea. Sound off in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive all notifications from the channel. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.